Hey there, my name is Gillian Perkins. I'm a business strategist, and today I'm answering a question from Startup Society member Cheryl Cosner. Cheryl wrote, "How do you protect your proprietary content?" I asked because I recently did an organic search for a price on a course by a creator that is recognized in her industry. She made a podcast that mentioned how she was frustrated by how much of her content was pirated or copied. What shocked me was all the sketchy-looking online course clearinghouses that showed up in my search results, like literally pages of these third-party online schools with their high-end program offered for $100. It was very clear why she would be upset. My material is niche, but I still want to protect it from slimy players who profit from my work and undercut me at checkout. Ideas on how to prevent this? Have you experienced this with your content showing up on these types of online schools? Thanks. So Cheryl, thanks for your question, and it's definitely an important one because this is a big issue that a lot of online course creators face. So let's start with the bad news. There's actually not that much you can do to completely prevent it.
Bummer.
But there is some good news, and the good news is that this isn't as big of an issue in that it doesn't impact the creators as much as you would think. Because here's the first and most important thing I want you to know. Most of the time, people are hesitant to spend even a small amount of money on something if they're not sure if it's going to work for them, if they don't really trust it, if they're not sure if it's legit. And for that reason, most people who are interested in your products or any other digital product are going to be very hesitant to buy it from any sort of online clearinghouse for $100 because it's still $100 and they don't want to be scammed out of that money. Clearly, those people are not trustworthy. They are putting it right out front and center that they are not trustworthy, and so they are going to struggle to get the sale. Most people who want to buy your product want to buy it because they trust you, and that means that they most want to buy it from you even if they have to pay significantly more. Also, most people have a basic sense of what I'll call transactional justice, which means that if you've been giving them free value, if you've already helped them somewhat, then they are not going to want to go behind your back and buy your product from someone else because they know they'll be doing you dirty. Beyond building goodwill and trust with your prospective customers, the second thing that you can do is to trademark the name of your product and any proprietary terms that you use in your product. Now, in order to trademark your product's name will need to be unique, it will need to be distinct enough from other comparable products on the market, and the trademark process isn't super cheap. But if this is a product that is important to you, if it's a product that you have a lot to potentially gain from in terms of profits, then that could be a smart move for you to do. You'll probably want to work with a lawyer who specializes in online businesses who will really understand your company, but any trademark lawyer should be able to help you trademark the name of your company, your products, or any proprietary terms. Okay, and then finally, a really practical step you can take easily is to set up your course or your digital product so that it's not super easy for people to download it from your website and then upload it to another website. So the main thing here is don't put a download button. Don't make it so people can just download your videos or even download the PDFs. Instead, bake the things into your web page itself. Put the video on your web page instead of giving a link to it. Don't include a download button. Put your worksheets actually on the page where people can fill them out as a form on your website. That suddenly becomes a lot harder to steal from your website and put somewhere else. People could copy and paste it, but they are going to completely mess up the formatting in the process, and suddenly they have to go to a lot more work to steal what you created. Now you might think, well, they still could. Yes, they definitely could, but these people are out there for the easy buck. They're out there for the low-hanging fruit, and so most of the time, that'll be enough to protect you from most people who are trying to steal your digital products. All right, well, that is everything for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are a digital entrepreneur and you are not yet a Startup Society member, I would love to invite you to join the program. You basically get me in your back pocket as your personal mentor and business coach. As a Startup Society member, you get access to every single one of Startup Society's online business courses, which is everything you need to learn how to start a successful money-making online business. Membership is really affordable at just $49 a month, and there's even a coupon code you can use to get 20% off your membership. Check the description below for the link to learn more and sign up now for Startup Society. If you're looking for another video to watch, I would recommend this one right here, where I share 3 of the most surprising, most important lessons I learned from my most profitable launch ever.